Hey everyone, welcome to the Firefighters Global Consulting Behind the Smoke podcast. This podcast operates wholly independently of any specific fire department, union, or municipality. This podcast is intended to provide information, education, and hopefully even entertainment for some of our listeners, and is provided in our personal capacities and does not reflect the official policies, procedures, or views of any specific fire department, union, or municipality. Furthermore, no official department resources, equipment, or on-duty time are utilized in the operation of this business or the making of this podcast. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, back again.
Yeah, we just recorded one of the shortest episodes, actually.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to it, have a listen. It was a
Speech impediment.
thank you. Yeah, maybe I was already into it.
Holy, yeah, it's about speech impediments, accents, stutters, those kind of things.
Yeah, it was a good episode, short but sweet. Yeah, if you have one of those things, definitely have a listen. Yeah, we're in a new studio, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
It's got some work to do, but
yeah. These mics. It's funny if you're watching this on YouTube. Yeah, we added little. What are these lapel mics?
Yeah.
But we put them on a tripod for now. We'll see how that goes.
yeah, we still got some adjustments to do.
Yeah, but we're happy about the new place, and looking forward to just punching out more of these episodes for you guys.
Yeah, we can do a lot more now.
Yeah,
Got our own space.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of room for activities. What's our episode about today, Brendan?
Online interviews.
Yeah, big shift in the fire service. I think this was actually another requested topic from our listeners.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so a little history there. It wasn't really a thing until maybe like 2000s, like late 2000s, I guess, 2010.
2010s.
Yeah, and then it really kicked off during COVID. Obviously, some departments were really wary about having a bunch of applicants coming through their halls or their facilities, so they did it online, and a lot of them kind of stuck with it, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't know if it made it easier logistically for them or what it was, but yeah, there's still a bunch of departments doing online interviews.
Yeah, I think it is easier for sure if you don't have the staffing, or it's just easier also to do it from home if you have some employees that work that way, right? But I personally, when I was conducting interviews during COVID, this would have been like maybe 2021, I recall. It wasn't as personal, and I just didn't like it as much.
Yeah. What did you find the big thing was?
I like shaking people's hands,
Yeah.
just getting to know them by the way they're conducting themselves, all that stuff that you can't really see on camera.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I just enjoy that a lot more. And I felt the answers were a little more genuine. The questions came off better. There's no way there will be a technical issue. You know?
Yeah.
So from that standpoint, I actually like that we went back to in-person interviews.
Yeah, I did one over Zoom, and then I did 2 in person.
And you were on the receiving end of that? You were applying?
Yeah, I was on the receiving end,
Yeah.
This wasn't when I was helping out with recruitment, with our volunteer department there. No, this was, it was middle of COVID, early 2021. And I interviewed in person, and then with a different department, I did Zoom.
Right.
And it was night and day. It was weird. I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it feels less personal. Yeah, I like actually going in. You get dressed up, you walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got dressed up for my Zoom interview, but it's just not the same.
Did you have pants on?
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
I remembered.
Yeah. That's good. So today we're just going to talk about some pros, cons. We mentioned some of the things that definitely make it a little bit different. Yeah, body language, huge. Another thing I found too, at least with some of our clients, is when I tell them, you can tell a lot from the recruitment panel just by the way they're writing on their sheets.
Yeah.
So if they're not writing anything down and you just started the interview, that probably means that you're way off the mark and you didn't actually listen to what they asked.
Yeah.
And then if they fully completed everything on their form, and they're kind of just looking at you, well, that you've done everything you could for that question. You can kind of move on.
Yeah, you can see kind of that they're, like you said, they're writing in the box or whatever, under the question they asked you, and you kind of want to fill up that page.
Yeah. Depending on the interview panel and how much time you have, but that 3 to 5 minutes is kind of your mark. And it's way easier to see whether you're within that 3 to 5 minutes if you're in person.
Yeah.
right? Because not every answer needs to be 5 minutes. If you knock it out of the park in 3 and you look at them and they're happy with your answer, just move on.
Yeah.
Right?
And they'll prompt you too. They'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, yeah, that's awesome. Next question.
Yeah, I found that's kind of an issue with online interviews as well. Is there might be like a second delay or 2-second delay, and then you're kind of talking over each other as well. And I don't know, I find that difficult.
Yeah.
So,
I think there's more room for like an awkward silence.
yeah,
You don't know. It's like, oh man, is my computer acting up?
yeah, and that's something we'll talk about as well down the line. We just want to go over the 2 types of online interviews you guys will probably see throughout your processes if you do have an online interview. The first one, synchronous, I think is the word, right?
That is the word.
That's
Yeah.
definitely not the spelling, but that is
That's
the
got to
word.
be close to the spelling.
It's
Come
pretty
on.
close.
Come
yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, no, it's good. I kind of threw that out there for you. On the
What is a
whiteboard.
synchronous interview, Boris?
Yeah, so synchronous would be like your Zoom, your team, what is it, Microsoft Teams or whatever, where it's live, right?
Yeah.
You have like an HR person, a chief, officers, whomever on the other side, and they're throwing questions back at you, right? Kind of like what we do with our consulting, right? You're in person with them over online, and you're talking face to face in a sense, right? Definitely prefer it to the next one that we have on here, which is asynchronous.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, you like that? That's a big word.
Did I spell it right that time?
Probably not, but it's yeah, and this is actually very prevalent with some big departments. Is what they'll do is pre-record a text or a message, then you have 30 seconds to take it in, think about your answer, and then you record like a 3-minute answer and submit it.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tight deadline.
And you can't be like, oh, can we circle back to that question?
That's it. You're done.
You're done.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I had the synchronous one for my Zoom meeting. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah, it's tough. I get it. Like some departments, they have all these questions in the bank and they just send out the software and it's very easy, right? Very hands off. But I don't know, man. Like when I was in recruitment, I liked the hands-on stuff. I like shaking hands, meeting the person, seeing who they are, getting to know them in person. It's like this person is going to be working with you potentially for 25 years or whatever, right? Like you want to get to know.
You want eyes on.
Yeah. Get
Not
to
through
see,
a screen.
Yeah, not through a screen. I get it. I know why some departments do it, and some departments outsources it as well, right? That software is done by a third party or the interview is done by a third party, whatever. But I just, if we want somebody on our team, then we're going to see that person in person kind of thing.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like I preferred the in-person interview.
Yeah.
Zoom wasn't, I mean, I didn't do great on it. Number one.
The Zoom one? Yeah.
The Zoom one.
So I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it. Never want to do it again. No, it's just, I felt less personable. Like, yeah, you're sitting there, you're looking at them, they're looking at you. There's a bunch of awkward pauses. And it's like every 5 minutes, can you hear me? Are you still there? It's like, oh, man.
Oh, terrible. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was brutal. If you're doing an online interview, what do you think, like, the must-dos?
Yeah.
What do you gotta do?
So biggest thing I would say is like technical, right? Even if you're not a technical person, like make sure your internet's good. That's a huge one. Cause like I said, like that, even having that lag, that couple of seconds where people are talking over each other, it's just so tough. They actually, I don't know where I read this too, but there's actually like a shut up gun. Have you ever heard of this thing?
No.
So basically it just plays your sound back to you at like a 1 second difference. And that, if it plays it back at an echo, Francesca knows what I'm talking about.
Does it?
It trips your words up.
It trips your words up, yeah. So like if somebody is, how like if you have a radio and maybe your officer's on a radio and they can hear themselves, like it shuts them up right away because that 1 second echo, they figured out that there's like a specific time that if you hear your voice back, it'll just shut you up. Like it'll just get jumbled up.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of this.
So that's what I find with these like interviews sometimes is if you have that 1 second delay, like you're shutting yourself off in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technical, big thing. Make sure that you have the internet. Wi-Fi is sometimes wonky. Like don't have anyone downloading some weird crap on the home Wi-Fi while you're going through your interview.
Yeah.
Right. Potentially use an Ethernet cable to plug right into the modem. So that way you have a secure line. Yeah. No pop-ups, right? You sometimes have some software that might just play sounds or whatever.
Yeah.
Make sure you have like headphones on or you have a mic so that there's none of that echo coming back as well.
I was gonna say, I guess probably AirPods would be a big thing now, eh?
You know what? With those two is you have to be careful how long they last. Because some, if your interview's over like an hour long,
They're
I
gonna
don't know.
die.
Yeah. So a lot of,
Lot to think about.
A lot to think about, yeah. And that's the thing. Like if with a normal interview, you just go in, you meet them, and it's kind of
online. You need like good lighting.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we're trying to do it the podcast here today.
Melton Francesco with the light over there.
Francesco's just got a beaming ray of sunlight in his face right now. Yeah, trying to get the lighting going here.
Yeah, I mean, like for you, like if you were to do a Zoom interview now, like you have a 1-year-old at home.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to.
You got to kick him out or something.
Yeah, can't say that.
What?
Kick him out. Oh. Get childcare.
We'll kick the kid out with the wife out of the house.
There you go.
Yeah.
You animal.
Yeah, but no, like I've definitely been on the interviewing side of things when I can hear like a dog barking in the background or, there's something super loud on the other end. And you have to make sure as the person getting interviewed that you remove all those X factors.
Yeah.
Right? Like how badly do you want this? Like find some place where you can be alone. Right? I know a lot of libraries will actually rent out podcast studios.
Okay.
To people. So like rent out a studio soundproof for that 1 hour. You know when your interview is.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't spring it on you the day before.
Yeah.
You're gonna know.
So
make arrangements.
Yeah, make arrangements. Yeah. Get people out of the house or get everything sorted because man, it's your job on the line in the sense, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What else we got on here, buddy?
What else? Yeah. Professionalism.
Yeah.
Shave, suit, tie.
Yeah.
Pants, like you mentioned earlier.
Pants are important, yeah.
Yeah, those are a big ones.
Yeah. I'm not wearing it, yeah.
Yeah, you want to be good. You want to be looking good, right? Like even though it's not in person, you're still going to be judged. Like if you're going for an in-person, you're going full suit, tie.
Yeah.
Looking good, clean shaven, and you should be the same way.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
You should be died.
Yeah, you shouldn't have batteries dying on you. That was just our laptop that died. Yeah. We're trying to have some background pictures for the...
Yeah. We're still in the process of setting up here.
Yeah.
Next week will be good.
Yeah, battery, big thing.
There you go.
Make sure it's good. But like be professional in your interview. Have the camera on kind of like it's like a passport photo, right? Chest up.
Yeah.
Easy background behind you. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I was going to say, when you were doing panel interviews, when you were running it, did you have any crazy, outlandish stories?
From like doing it online?
Yeah, like people screaming at each other in the background.
No, there was hot mics though.
Oh,
That's,
there's another one, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that as well, right? Yeah. Know your equipment before you use it kind of thing, right? Get familiar with Skype, Zoom, whatever kind of software you're using, Microsoft Teams. If it's something that they are sending your way, if it's like a proprietary software, maybe do a little bit of research to figure out how to actually work it.
Yeah.
Because, you don't want a hot mic either, especially if you take like a 5-minute break in between or something.
Yeah, that could be your way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? I was going to ask you. So, like, when I was preparing for my interview with you, the biggest thing was, getting the repetitions in, keep going over it. What would you do if you were giving these guys advice to go in for a Zoom interview? Like, how would you do it?
Yeah, so I think every person's different in kind of what they need to work on. But know your strengths, know yourself, know your weaknesses, know the fire department you're applying to, right? I think those are always going to be the huge things because a lot of times, and this isn't always, of course, every fire department's different. All the questions are different. But if they throw a question at you like, why do you want to work for this department? And you don't even have a good answer, well, then...
Yeah, better luck next time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or you can't tell them about yourself or you can't tell them anything about the city, like why you want to work for that specific department, right? Why you want to be a firefighter. Like those are kind of the big things. So just know that. Be ready. I think technical is very important for online interviews. So just really be dialed in on your technical stuff. Some of the tips we had is like look at the camera, right? A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll look at their own face or they'll look at the face of the person potentially on the other side when actually you should be looking at the camera because that's where, if I'm looking Francesco, where do you point this thing? See, I'm looking right at you. You know, it's more personal kind of thing. So,
You're not looking down like this a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. Again, because that's really the only body language they have to go off of.
Yeah.
Right.
What about like recording yourself?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. You know, have 5, and this is easy with AI these days, just find 5 common questions for this area.
Yeah.
You know, for my area, what do they ask? And then ask yourself those questions on Zoom, have it recorded or whatever software you're using, and then listen to it back, watch it. You know, is your posture bad? Are you stuttering? Are you know, doing all these bad things?
Yeah, you don't want to be in there slunched back like this doing your interview, right? Like, especially if you don't notice you're doing it. Like for me, I tend to lean forward quite a bit.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, also because of these mics, we're kind of going forward and you know, a lot of age vampires has broken this back.
Flexing.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right? Like, there's a lot of people that just like instinctively slouch back in a chair.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're in your interview, it's going to like come across, I don't know, potentially lazy or laid back.
Yeah, no, that's a good point too. Like, make sure that the equipment you have is comfortable as well. Like, if you're going to be sitting there for an hour doing your interview, like, have a comfortable chair. You don't want to be shuffling around with it, moving. Yeah, again, because it's the only body language they can see. If you're just constantly shuffling around, they'll be like, what's wrong with this person?
Yeah.
Right? What else we got here, buddy? Oh, water. Maybe a good thing to have with you.
Yeah, I found when I was doing it, same thing when I was doing the interview. Quick little break, sip of water, kind of reset, especially if you're stuck or like you're trying to add something to your answer. Mm-hmm. You get that 5, 6, 7 second break, then you're back at it.
Yeah.
Kind of recollect your thoughts a little bit.
Yeah. Do you know if you're listening to this and you're going into a panel interview, a lot of times they'll tell you what you can and can't have in front of you, right? You can't have your phone, you can't have notes. You're probably going to be okay with having a bottle of water or something, right? So utilize the stuff that you can have for sure. Yeah. Have that with you. Yeah, I mean, we do it as well, right? We're here talking potentially between 15 minutes to an hour. So we want to have something to parch our thirst with.
Yeah, give you a little time to think about what we're talking about next.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, I'm going to take a sip and you talk about the next thing on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think, like you said about like recording yourself, I think that was one of the big ones when I was doing, like I said, when I was doing prep.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about recording myself because we didn't prep for my Zoom one. We had prep for my in-person.
Right.
Which is when I got the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was doing the Zoom one, like I didn't even think to turn the camera back on for the laptop and look back at myself and see how I looked.
Yeah.
I think that's huge.
It's good. Yeah. It's no different than like, athletes watching themselves in a game and what they did wrong, right? Because you get that zoomed out view and you can really see yourself, what's going on. And that goes, even if you do have like an in-person interview, like record yourself answering a typical firefighter interview question and see, I've used a lot of ums.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to fix that. Or I'm doing some kind of lip smacking while I'm doing it or whatever, right? It never hurts to replay that and be better with your answers.
Definitely.
Don't sit with the window behind you either. I've seen that quite a bit.
The sun just beaming right behind them.
Yeah, and then you can't actually see the person because, again, it's very limited as to what they can see. So your facial expressions are completely gone in that. And yeah, I mean, you know how it is with trying to see somebody through online and you can't even see their face.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hopefully that helps you guys with the online interviews. All of our consulting is done over Zoom. So I actually prefer to do everything harder. You know how they say like train how you fight how you train.
Yeah.
But I actually think it's better to train harder than how you might fight. So if you're having a in-person interview, train online because online is harder.
Yeah.
And I think we do it in the fire service a lot too. Like you do a consumption drill and you run out of air and you're sucking on your mask. Well, hopefully that never happens in a fire, right?
Yeah.
So I do think we actually train harder than how we fight in certain aspects.
Yeah, it's like you're saying though. Like if you fail to prepare, you're going to prepare to fail.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, be good with the technical stuff. Be professional. Look at the camera. All that kind of good stuff. And have your battery charged so you don't lose your background photo.
Whoops. Better luck next time.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Unreal, buddy. Until the next one.
Yeah. Beautiful.
That's it for this week. If you're serious about turning your application into a job offer, you need a game plan. Head over to firefightersglobal.com to book a one-on-one consultation with us today. We'll tear down your resume, prep you for the panel, and give you the exact roadmap you need to get hired. Check out the resources at firefightersglobal.com. Check us out at Instagram at firefightersglobal. Hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening and share this episode with a fellow applicant. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.